I'm Tom Jefferson. I'm one of the guys who did the Cochrane review on neuraminidase inhibitors for influenza. The review that we published, the Cochrane review that we published in January 2012, was the first of its kind because it was based exclusively on regulatory information. That's data and comments that we got from regulators on the two neuraminidase inhibitor drugs, Tamiflu and Relenza, although the Relenza stuff was left mainly in the review for later assessment. We had to use regulatory information because we just could not get the data from the manufacturers, and the majority of the data, some 60% of it, is unpublished anyway. So no one's seen it. The regulators are aware of its existence, and of course the manufacturer has seen it, but no one outside the manufacturer has seen the full data set because regulators don't work that way. So we pieced together as much as we could. There are large gaps on the performance of Tamiflu, but what data we could find shows that Tamiflu has little effect other than shortening duration of illness by maybe 20 hours. We are still working on the review, and we're still trying to obtain full study reports from Roche. They were promised to us on the BMJ in December 2009, but never delivered. Only part of them were delivered, and they're refusing to release the rest. We will not accept anything which has got strings attached. So confidentiality agreements, secrecy agreements, limited use agreements, refusal to share with other reviewers are not an option for us. And readers of the BMJ and bmj.com can see the correspondence on this on the bmj.com/Tamiflu website. And here endeth the lesson.
And this is a big problem, getting access to full trials data.
Yes.
And there's movements like the All Trials Network which are trying to register all trial data. But this seems to be another way of approaching the problem, if the data is not there.
It is, through regulators. And we're also asking the regulators to go back and reassess the evidence that they didn't reassess on Tamiflu. And our correspondence with regulators also can be read. It's all open. There's no secret on our part, and it is all on the bmj.com/Tamiflu website.
And do you find that the regulators are happy to give their data across?
The EMA has, since November 2010, has a new policy to release data only limited by the volume that they can physically release. It is a commendable effort, and I commend the efforts of Director Razi and Chief Medical Officer Dr. Eichler, who have done wonders. Wonders for the public and for researchers and free science. I personally believe that the days of closed science and of publication and other biases are quickly becoming historical. As you know, GSK has signed up to the All Trials petition and the All Trials concept, and we will keep going on at them for as long as we have to. That's both Roche, makers of Tamiflu, and GlaxoSmithKline, makers of Relenza, the two drugs of our review, for as long as we have to.